Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you're all doing great. If you see just a purple cloth that says about the fortune teller, then I messed up and it didn't work the way that I wanted to, and it'll just be just another thing that you can listen to. And if I did this right, then you're going to be seeing my ugly screen, and we're going to go right over here into this. And under fair use, I would like to use these two videos, one from the Super Snoops channel and one from Menace to Sobriety, just so that everything will make sense, because maybe some people did not understand the full joke. I know that everybody's kind of done their own spin on this, but here we go.
In this live. Yeah, I love it. So anyway, um, so Michelle was up on Ski's panel last night, and they had a visitor along with them. So MOrbid decided to pay them a visit. Yeah. I didn't know who MOrbid was. I still don't know, really, technically.
Okay, so she's saying that the night before, MOrbid came on, and so Michelle was going on to Ski's channel. I don't know how Ski would ever entertain her for 1 minute after how she tried to have him basically unalived in jail. She repeatedly called his parole officer because he had rejected her feminine wiles. He didn't want to take a ride on the old gray mare, if you know what I mean. And so once he fully rejected her and it was clear that he was not going to give up his harem of other mods or enablers or sponsors or whatever he's calling them these days, basically, then this was scorched earth. She had seen him, decided that she was going to keep him, have him be her bed and breakfast partner, and they would lay around and do drugs and make other people pay for the house and run a bed and breakfast of the best kind with roaches and bats. I mean, where else can you find that? So anyway, even he was not that desperate to do that. He prefers the couch that he's always on. He has his shirts all nicely folded up so we can just change the shirt every so often, change the outfit, so it gives a different look, and then when he's done, he just like takes off the shirt, folds it up nicely, puts it up next beside him. I think he actually lives on that couch. I haven't seen him ever. Well, you know what, I do think, well, no, that was an old video of him where he had went outside. I don't know that he can go outside. I don't know what happens if he sees grass or the sky. So anyway, she's so happy that she has like a story to like say about going to jail, because she wants to turn it into that she's the victim and they messed up and she's going to sue them and all this stuff. You know how it goes. A bunch of angry vaginas put her in jail and we're calling, you know how she's going to twist this. Bottom line is she got played, and it's so funny. And I want to give some more of the backstory in case you don't understand all the elements that were going on here. So this guy MOrbid, he's typically over Team Glarer. MOrbid and Glarer are buddies. Glarer is, I don't know. I mean, people feel one way or the other about him. Um, he I think he goes live almost every night, and then he just has a few people that he kind of hangs with that go on his show and talk and whatnot. And he's friendly with Burnt Toast, and Burnt Toast, obviously, if you see right here, you can see I just searched Burnt Toast because Burnt Toast is my favorite creator. I really like Burnt Toast, and so I know of the Glarer from Burnt Toast. So MOrbid is over there, and I had never seen MOrbid or the Glarer say anything about Michelle. So I didn't even know that Michelle was on their radar or MOrbid's radar. But at this point, the more people that know about her ways, her, the shitstorm that is Michelle. You guys are killing me with the comments. I put that mugshot of her up on my community page the other day, and I looked at it and I was like, what is this? Is such a different look. I mean, I looked, I was like, oh my God, it's because I've never seen her with her mouth closed, because she's always yelling, smoking, doing weird things with her tongue. And, you know, you've heard me on, if you hadn't heard me on Snow White, when I actually did put on my brain and talk about my opinions based on my education, kind of what's going on with some of that oral fixation that she has and whatnot. Check out the live I did with Snow White in my playlist, and you'll find out more about what I think is going on with the mouth thing. And ever since I profiled what she's doing with the mouth thing, she works really hard to not do the things she's doing with her mouth. So to see her with her mouth shut, I'm like, whoa, she looks like the frickin' Joker. But I do think that she's heard my advice about how she needs to not overpluck so much. And, you know, that other eyebrow is, you know, trying to run off. But there's definitely some improvement in her plucking skills. I don't know what's going on with this, this little tuft of hair right here. But we can definitely see that... Look at that. Oh my God. You know, the pock marks are there. And I thought that she had the laser resurfacing or whatever because she was looking better for a while. Well, it turns out our girl here knows how to use the filters. Yes, she does. So, in this booking, unlawful conduct during a 911 call, I didn't even know that that was a crime. I didn't know that existed, but if there's a law that can be broken, she breaks it. She does. Now, oh, that eyebrow up there. But you guys are killing me with the comments, because one of you said it looked like karma came in the form of a Tito's bottle and beat the shit out of her. And the other one, what did you just say? Somebody else just wrote something that just cracked me up. I can't even think about it right now, because then I'll start giggling, and then, you know, I've had 6 kids, so then I'm going to pee my pants right here. And, you know, I'm no Katie Joy. I'm not wearing diapers during my live here. I just have to sit there in the warm piss. And you know how that goes. Well, anywho. Gosh, I got to think about what somebody said. Oh, what did you guys say? Ooh. Yeah. She looks fucking rough. So, she's on Ski's panel. And Ski and her, you know, are just kind of talking back and forth. And MOrbid comes along. But listen to what happened. This is hilarious.
Who MOrbid is. But I don't know whether I should like him or not. You can tell me. But I really like this. I really like him for this. Okay, so she got so punked.
She did get punked. She got freaking owned.
Oh, hey, check this out. I'm kind of a YouTuber myself. You know what I'm saying, Andy?
That radio voice.
He doesn't sound.
Okay. Wait. Oh, shit. I'm looking in this chat right here. They're making fun of the mugshot. And Chris B says, Michelle sounds like she's 60 years old. Well, she's pretty close. I mean, well, she's, God, what is she? Oh, is she 46? Somebody said, oh, she's hot, all right, you know? And she's cam up, Michelle. And then Gray Pubes Investigates. Look at this username over here. Gray Pubes Investigates. Gray Pubes. So this guy has this radio voice. So right away, you know, Michelle gets, you know, a clitoral erection. You know, it's just bulging in between her thighs, and so she's just like, oh, hi, how are you? I can, yeah. Right, she starts putting on her little flirty pants. So she's got a raging erection, and here it goes from here.
Is it okay if I promote my channel here or no? I mean, I
No,
want to
he's
respect your
I
hobby.
don't know. Ask
I
you.
appreciate you asking. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm at J4A. I don't know if you want to look it up or anything, but shit.
Guys, look it up, J4A.
Yeah, J4A, at J4A.
At J4A.
Yeah, I got a following though, yo. You know what I'm saying?
You like a
Okay, so this should have been their first clue that there was something unforeseen going on. And yeah, I would have thought they would have caught on much sooner, especially Ski Mask Andy. I'm kind of surprised. But anyway, move.
Ski is he used to be with the bottom of YouTube, Boyd, from what I understand, and so he usually keeps like a secondary computer over, and so he'll like look up people or you know, see what's going on with them before, you know, when somebody comes into his chat, he wants to know what's going on, and you know, and he'll look them up and start saying you know, personal things to them to kind of scare him off if he thinks that they're a troll. So it's interesting that he didn't know who this was. So MOrbid comes on and he says, "Oh, I'm J for A," you know, making fun of J for Justice for all. I don't know. Molly's Justin is all I can think of him at right now. I'm going to show you because why I can't think of him with a straight face or I can't think of him without laughing right now because the video I'm going to show you afterwards that Menace to Sobriety did, I cannot stop laughing at it. It is so hilarious. So hold on, that's going to come to you. So here we go.
legitimate one, not no.
Hell yeah, I am. Shit, man.
All right, I'm looking you up. Hang on.
Yeah.
Michelle's all over it. I can't even look you up fast enough. She's a clout demon. You got a girlfriend now.
Clout demon.
I'm blonde though.
Oh wait, I forgot.
You're
My
blonde?
doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm blonde.
That's what's up. Michelle probably all over that.
It's Justin for all if y'all want to look it up. And hell yeah. I got 33,000 subs, yo.
And if you notice, people know it's MOrbid, and they know it's not Justin for all, even if they don't know it's MOrbid. So, yeah. Just read the chat, guys. Read the chat. All right, moving on.
Is it the number 4 or the 4? Like,
Fuck yeah, it is.
that's my favorite
J4A.
number.
Hey, you're a pedo.
Justin.
He's a pedo. He's a pedo. He's a pedo. Get out of here.
Let's
He's
see.
a pedo. He's a pedo. That
Justin
Morbid
for
guy's a
all.
pedo. That's not Justin for all. I don't know who the fuck that guy is. That's the guy that heads.
Okay, and see that's the thing. So Michelle was in her flirty thing because she's so hot for Ski. She wants Ski in every way that a woman can want a Ski, and she will never not be down for Ski. And so she's all flirty and she thinks that, ooh, another man with a manly voice is here, and it's some Justin guy. So she's like, oh, hi, like you have a sexy voice. You can tell that she's getting moist. And yes, I said moist. She's getting moist.
He's up.
It's
That's
a good
100%.
video.
That's not Justin for all. That guy's a liar.
Yeah. Well, if this guy is actually not a good guy, I don't want anything to do with him. But I am going to enjoy this because this is really good. I'm sorry if you can get one over on Michelle. I am all for it, guys.
And then I got
It says
two
new videos.
He's nobody. He's a pedophile. That's what they said, anyways.
I looked up Justin for all and it says new videos.
How many subscribers does he have?
Let's see.
And see, without Michelle's enablers, her flying monkeys, Michelle has no skills. And this is why Michelle is no victim. I understand that some people feel that, she's being played because of her mental status. And we could that argument can be made on another day, and you guys know how I feel about that. With that being said, look at this. She has no ability to look anybody up or figure anything out. Everybody was doing her dirty work. I don't know how she had people doing so much for her, but this is her thing. She gets people to do the shit all the time because she alone can't figure it out. Because she's like, oh yeah, well, okay, he doesn't have any views. So now Sammy over here, doesn't want to be, not called Captain Obvious because Sammy says, Michelle, you know exactly who Justin is. Molly's Justin. And then, okay. So here we go. At some point, Michelle's going to see it's Molly's Justin, and her clitoral erection went from major to majorly enormous and gigantic, and her clit was out there just looking at everybody, and you just knew it was there. Try not to look directly at it, but she had an erection. I mean, it was a big blazing erection. Now listen, you can tell. Listen to her excitement as she tries to conceal her erection. I mean, excitement.
I took him off.
It says join February of 06. Let's see. It says new videos. Let's see.
He said he's a photo. I don't know the name. I don't know who he is. I don't know who that.
And here Sherry is not going to be taking any of this. Sherry is a mod here and says he's mocking Justice for All. Come on, Sherry. Let's go for the joke. Come on. It's fucking Michelle on Ski's panel. Don't you guys want Ski all to yourself? Let's,
I never heard of him.
I do have to wonder how many views Justin got out of this, because I mean, was he promoting Justin, or was he, he was probably mocking him at the same time, but I mean, if you can get a double whammy, what the heck, right?
Yeah, I agree.
It says new, more about this channel. It doesn't show any subscribers.
So now the chat over here is not seeing that the joke has already, the answers are there, okay? Because then you've got these people and they're like, J for All used to be with Molly. Oh my God, Molly is Justin. Oh my God. And, as for the other thing that they said about Justin, I have no opinion on that. And the other Michelle over here says 33.2 if I'm looking at the right person, because this person actually went and saw Molly's Justin, who has 33 bloomin' idiots as subs. So let's see here.
Yeah, he had a nice setup. His voice and everything sounded well, the levels and all.
You
that.
have
the deep radio announcer voice.
A radio voice, but. I was looking, it says new videos, more about this channel, and it just says join February 2nd, 06, but it doesn't show subs. I don't know if maybe I have to sub up to him.
His name is, that dude's real name is MOrbid, but I don't.
Aha! Somebody finally got through to Ski. MOrbid. It's misspelled, but that's okay. Yeah, that wasn't, he's claiming to be. No, it's not Molly's Justin. No, finally, somebody is reading the chat. It's not Michelle. When have you known Michelle to actually read the chat?
Right, she has all her mods.
I mean,
she has
come
mods.
on. Even when she's in somebody else's on a panel and she's reading the chat, it's because she knows that there are haters in there.
Right.
And she wants to have something to come back at because she's ready for a fight.
She has mods.
Always.
And Super Snoop, I do agree with what Super Snoopers just said, that that Michelle always has her mods, doing her stuff and manning the chat because Michelle's ready for a fight. She wants the fight. She is excited when there's trolls and whatnot. And I don't get that. You know the way that I do my lives and run my channel is that I believe that everybody in my chat, should be a part of the conversation, and I have done that to this point of including everybody, and and working the conversation in the way that it's being heard, and I've not used any mods. Now it's getting to the point that I might need to use a mod. I just, like I say, I feel so guilty using other people's time like that. But I'm hearing that people don't mind being mods. So it's something that, definitely is something that I'm kind of, because it's really hard to try and stay on topic when you're reading the chat. And you saw, Michelle couldn't give two shits about anybody. All she cared about is how much money they could give, because she's a straight up whore. Anyway, let's see.
He just wanted to, disrupt our, little thing we had going on.
Yeah, we had a little conversation going. He jumped in the way. The guy's an ordinary hater.
Yeah.
You're going to miss his Cash App, too. I didn't get no Cash Apps, guys, so relax there. I did get I got a Cash App info.
Okay, now over here, Sammy says, tell Michelle he's saying he's Molly's Justin. Michelle was on Justin's panel many times. Okay, then Misty sees that was a troll. And then Sherry, who is not going to have any of this funny business going on, says he was trying to act like justice for all. Okay, Captain Obvious, can we not just be at the end of the day and have a freaking joke? Nope, it has to be very serious on Ski's channel. I understand. So, oh my God. The fact that Michelle cannot recall Justin is really weird. Not that it was Justin, but the name should ring a fucking bell, because that's how Michelle got her whole shit show started on YouTube. Is that she started becoming addicted to the Discovery Channel and crime shows. And so then when something happened and she wanted to watch things about crimes on the YouTube, then she started calling in about Dre, because Dre had a topic that was something in her wheelhouse, because she's a rope expert. So she'd start calling in, and Justin and Molly and everything would be trying to raise as much money as they could with their pimpathons for themselves to act like they were helping out Dre's situation, Vaughn's situation more accurately, but they weren't helping anybody's situation at all. They were raking in the money for themselves, and then they have to go and put on a show to do something with a portion of the money so that the people who gave the money think that they did something good. But we've all seen Molly's closet and how she needs to go and pick which Gucci shoes to wear, which Gucci handbag to wear, which Luwus to wear. That's where the money goes. We all know it. It is what it is. Okay? Justin started putting limits on Michelle. That's how this whole thing got to where it was. You do not put limits on Michelle. Michelle is the biggest toddler you'll ever see in your life. Michelle does what Michelle is going to do, and Michelle is going to have the biggest shit fit that you ever have seen in your life. If you try to tell Michelle no, you do not tell Michelle no. She's roundhouse kick girl. Don't tell Michelle no. Justin told Michelle no. Justin started putting boundaries on Michelle. Okay? Now, the reason why is because what was supposed to be about Dre and Vaughn and the backstory within that, and how unfortunately Vaughn, Dre's husband, was a Marine who came home with some significant PTSD and was having issues. I've done my stories on that. Look for my playlist of Dre McRae and Vaughn if you want to hear more of the backstory that I did on that, because I didn't like the way that they were being represented, and the story wasn't there. And that piece of Vaughn being a Marine who was troubled and wasn't expressed. So, bottom line is that Dre found him in the shed in the act of unaliving himself, and he is either no longer with us. I don't know if that's ever officially been determined or not, but he has been brain dead since that day. Now, Michelle would call in, like she was going to just call and give Molly some money, and then she turned it around, and she turned it around to talk about her own child who had died from SIDS. So she took Molly's spotlight and Molly and Justin's show and turned it into, let's talk about Michelle. And Michelle would start bawling and talking about the most, morbid, it's funny to use the morbid, ghoulish aspects of the details of the autopsy of her son. And then she'd start bawling and bawling and bawling. And Justin, after the second time, he was like, okay, what does this have to do with anything? And then she's like, wait, about the rope, It's my son, okay. Now, I know that I'm sounding insensitive, but I have went through this and found the whole backstory as to what happened. And Michelle was a real shitbag even before she abused all of the steroids during her pregnancy and had that poor baby that was very sick that she was too drunk to take care of while she's fucking the neighbor. But anyway, the chat felt that Justin and Molly were not nice to this poor woman who's calling in, who obviously has open wounds about her son passing away of SIDS. I fell for it. You want to see the scar? Well, you guys can't see me, but you could go in and you could look at my cheek right now and be like, oh, there's a hook, line and sinker. Oh, yeah. I got looped in, and I heard the cries of Michelle. And I heard Justin being a callous jackass. And he sounded just, kind of like my asshole policeman stepfather. And I don't know if Justin has a background in law enforcement, but he had that cop talk. And I thought that people had said that he had that background in law enforcement. So I was just like, you fucking dick. That woman is bawling. How can you be like this? So there were several of us who heard Michelle's cries and felt that she was being dismissed and treated rudely and really worried, like, where is this woman? She's out there crying. Is she okay? God, who is this woman? That's how this all began. Okay, so Justin is a significant aspect of the whole entire thing, because that's how Michelle started fucking with Molly, is through Justin and then through Robin, Molly's assistant. And then Robin went team Michelle, and Michelle got her channel. Michelle got her channel from stealing the stream of Justin and Molly. So the word Justin should make Michelle zoink out. But I think she was too zoinkered to even realize it. And I'm convinced that her brain is fully pickled, but it has like some Swiss cheese aspects, kind of like the surface of her face that we can see. That's how her brain is. So it's like sometimes the thoughts go in and they might hit one of those black holes in there, and then whoop, they're going to hit maybe a neuron, and then it's going to float around, and then maybe another neuron, and then, oh, angry vaginas. I'm going to kick your ass. I'm roundhouse kick girl. ATN. Anyway, I can't believe that Justin was hitting all of the Swiss cheese hole areas in Michelle's pickled brain. But it was. So goes here. Now over here, the chat was people are going, okay, that's a troll, whatever. And then, like I say, Sherry, he was trying to act like justice for all. I mean, Sherry has all the answers. She's the girl in the class who's like, pick me, pick me, pick me. Hey, I have the answer. Pick me, pick me. There we go.
They said, MOrbid is cool. Now someone says, I don't know. These guys are giving me mixed signals.
I'm scared to subscribe because it says no videos.
It
I
says
clicked
other
on more
people are
about this
covering
channel, and
Yeah, tell Michelle he's saying he is Molly's Justin. Michelle was on Justin's panel many times. Yes, she was. You would think she would know his voice.
Exactly.
And everything else about the way he speaks. Come on, Michelle. Come on.
Exactly.
This is one of those guys who loves to go from chat to chat and, mess with people. So, yeah, I kind of like that for him. Anyway, moving on.
it doesn't say anything about.
They say we got hella viewers, Michelle. We just missed the opportunity to collaborate with a high level YouTuber. Right? What does that say?
Fuck a high level.
We're over here.
So then you got Dumb and Dumberer here. You got Ski Mask in his little dumbass mood, and he's like, "What the fuck, Michelle? We just had an opportunity to be like talking to like a high level like YouTuber, man. We could have probably made some real fucking money on that, and then we could have shared it. And you know what? Here, you give me some of the money, and I'll give some of the money, and then I'm gonna get you off here so I can make all the money from all of the desperate women who sit here all night long with me. All right, I gotta fold my shirt, but."
Rudy pulling around with a thumbs up in the air.
Well, I hit subscribe, but when I click on more about this channel,
this guy had hundreds of viewers. He's a trollologist. Michelle.
He's cool and loves trolling the POSs.
He, I don't know too much about MOrbid other than, his association with the Glarer and how I've heard them talk about things. I have no opinion on MOrbid. I don't know too much about him. It says in here that, he's pretty, people have mixed reviews over here. Some say he's cool as fuck a lot, but the consistent theme is that he's a troll.
Yeah. Listen to me, dumbass. Yeah. They don't do that. Ski finally does at times, but when he's got a guest on panel, especially when it's Michelle, he has a tendency to be a little negligent in that area as well. Okay, moving on.
I should have let him keep going. Man, bad information. Who told on a second? I want to see who told me he was a P word. I see that word and it was like I went the other way. And so it's something that I deal with this guy in Florida now that's talking about weird shit. Oh golly. I fucked that up.
Yeah, it wasn't cool that Ski said what he said, but it's tough when chat's going and then you think, oh, okay, somebody's saying this about that and it gets all mixed up and somebody thinks you said something you didn't, and all of a sudden somebody's like, you just called me a bad name. I was like, no, I'm just trying to run my own show here.
Did I get in the wrong Justin for all?
MOrbid is cool AF. He has haters. I guess we're cool when we have haters, huh?
I guess I must be really cool.
Some wires got crossed somewhere. Some wires got crossed somewhere. I don't know who. Oh, he's backstage. All right, let's try.
Hey guys. Hey.
Yo.
I thought we were friends.
Are you the one with 30?
This guy. Look, would you believe that?
How much?
What they just said.
I'll send you Cash App if that's what it's going to take.
No, you
Justin for all with 33,002 subscribers.
Yeah, that's me, Justin for all.
Okay, because there was another one.
MOrbid is cool AF, 10 times better than y'all put together on panel.
D's Nut says that MOrbid is cool as fuck, 10 times better than y'all put together. Super Snoopers just saw that too. So freaking MOrbid. All right, this is me, Justin, and I'm gonna, I'll give you guys a Cash App if that's what it's gonna take. And then, Ski's like, oh, blink, oh, Cash App, bling. By the way, my Cash App is Tabitha Jane 13. If anybody wants to send me a little coffee money, you know how I am. I got a pimp too.
Oh, I love it. I love it for you guys. This is hilarious. I love it for Ski. This had to be great. Okay, moving.
Okay,
She got the one
I got
with
zero.
zero. Yes, he's the one with zero, Michelle.
Well, there was one
Now,
zero.
why would you say I'm a child pedo? What the fuck, man?
I didn't
No,
say that.
hold up. No, I did say that. Hold on though.
What the fuck? This Sherry, like, is Captain Obvious and is no bullshit. She's like $50 to be on panel. Lol. Yeah, you're not joking.
I want to know
Why
why did somebody give me $1 and say that? That's why. Hold on. I'm not saying
yo.
that. Yeah,
Okay,
it
I
is.
just subscribed
I'll give you
to your channel.
$2.
Morbid's like, I'll
This
give you
dude
$2.
is a straight P
Who
word.
is it?
His name is Morbid. That's what they said.
Oh, what the
He
fuck, dude?
said that 4 minutes ago.
Bullshit, yo.
$1 tip.
Bullshit.
It's opinion,
First
obviously.
of all, my name's Justin, and I've introduced myself.
Oh,
Right.
that's Mouty's Justin.
There you go. Did you guys hear that? Did you hear that? The big erection just came up. First it was for the voice, and then she was confused, and she's going around, and then she's like, bling, it's Molly's Justin. What? It's Molly's Justin. Did you hear her say it? Oh my God. Oh my God. And now just listen to her just freaking go, because it took her this long. This is how out of it she is. This is Michelle's world. So let me see if I can get it right back, because listen to when she's like, oh, it's Molly's Justin. Let's see if we got her.
That's Mouty's Justin.
Okay, here we go. This is when the fun begins.
It's
You
Molly's
guys,
Justin.
this is hilarious. Listen to her now that she thinks it's Molly's
Right.
Justin. Yeah, here we go.
Here
What?
we go. Hold
Huh?
on for the ride,
Michelle,
I
what
guys.
the
just
hell?
clicked on Justin for all.
Yeah.
That's
That's
Molly's
Molly's
Justin.
Justin.
Molly's Justin. What does that mean? Oh, you're a Molly Golightly fan?
She is. Michelle Sabate is the biggest fangirl of all.
So,
She loves
there we
Molly
go,
Golightly.
dude. Yeah, I know Molly.
Well, God, shit, Michelle, shoot your shot. Try and holler
I
at
was,
her, Michelle.
I was in Savannah, Georgia, Michelle, with Molly at one point. We had a hotel together.
I'm MGL. Michelle goes live.
See?
You don't know who you are, Michelle.
He didn't know who I was.
Oh, what is your name? What is your name? Michelle what?
He doesn't
He
even
didn't know
Michelle,
who
he
I
don't know who
was.
you are. Michelle, he doesn't know who MGL Michelle is, but you know this guy. Does that make
He
you
knows
feel like
who I
Mark?
am. He just asked me, baby Jesus.
No, wait. You're Michelle. Am I supposed to know who you are? What's your name? Michelle what? What's your name? Michelle what?
Sabotage, darling.
Oh, your name's Michelle Goes Live?
Yes, you made fun of me
Oh,
for a
that's
year.
you. No way. Dude, I'm a huge fan of yours. I remember
not.
you. I am. Hey, weren't you that chick that got arrested recently?
I did.
Is this Michelle Sabate?
It's Sabotage.
Sabate.
Like
My God, how
sabotage.
you
You're the
doing,
guy that wears
sweetheart?
makeup and acts like an asshole, and you're like,
Does she sound excited to you guys?
Exactly. She sounded all excited. And she's like, it's Molly's Justin. You can tell how she is when she flirts. I mean, this chick is all about the dick, and she wants the dick bad. Okay. And all it takes is a guy's voice to get her going. And you can tell. And you can tell how she, when she's, trying to think, and she's like, oh, I don't know who it is. Oh, it doesn't have the right size. Oh, well, only this. And then she's like, it's Molly's Justin? Fine. Molly's Justin? It's Molly's Justin. It's me, Michelle. Sabotage? Sabotage? If I was ETN, I would, well, like somebody said, they change their name. Like ETN needs to go and change his name. Go to the whole family linealogy. Change the name, because Michelle ain't giving back that last name. She keeps the last names of all the husbands because it helps with the aliases and the ways that she mixes it up and everything. She's got about, maybe 80 aliases going on,
Guys, because she sounds excited to me.
She is.
I mean, not excited in that way, but you know.
Excited in that way. She's got a huge blazing
Never
clitoral
mind.
erection.
Anyway, she sounds way too excited to me.
She
Moving
is.
on.
She's moist.
You child predator.
No.
You're a tragedy pimp.
Michelle, cut it out
I
with
am
the
a
false
tragedy pimp.
accusation.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Wow, Michelle. Wow, what a pleasure. How are you doing?
Michelle came up for him.
You're a tragedy pimp. You make money off of like children that are dead. You're a pig.
That is true. My name is Justin Farrell.
That is true.
Yes,
Justin
I
you
do
are
that.
the one that made how many thousands of dollars off of Dre McRae saying that she murdered her husband. You pig.
Okay.
How many thousands of dollars did you make saying that
hear
Dre
you.
murdered her husband? You pig.
I don't like you
How much
calling me
money
a
did you make
pig.
off of that? How much did you make off of the fake website saying that Vaughn died? How much money, Justin?
Yes. What?
His place is nothing like Justin's. I mean, all you gotta do is go to Justice for All, his channel, and listen to him for 5 milliseconds. And
So
you know
Morbid is
this is
freaking
not
hilarious
him.
because Morbid is not fond of
And
Justin.
Molly spent how
yes.
many months going onto that channel and talking to them?
Exactly.
Really?
Exactly.
Yeah. She's not the bright one, folks. She's not the bright one.
Initiate.
I thought I was at a yellow crayon.
How much money did you make off those websites?
Off
Over
that
100K?
particular case,
Did you
Yes,
get like a new car?
it's probably about 10,000, I would say.
God, what
Whoa.
a fucking pig you are.
Oh my God.
10,000
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
of
You wouldn't do
accusing
that?
an
Are you-
innocent woman of killing her husband.
Now this guy might be litigious, Michelle.
You piece of shit.
1 second.
10,000 of
One
a day
second, Michelle.
after day. How much money did
Michelle,
you
let him
make off
respond.
Kylie Rodney?
Michelle, let him respond.
Andy, can I respond or not? I
To
mean,
show
Yeah, hold on.
a
Go ahead and
16-year-old
respond. Lower the
naked
mic.
body in a car.
Michelle, I'm
you piece of
lowering
shit.
your mic so you can
no,
respond.
it's okay. It's okay. Let Michelle speak because I'm a huge fan of Michelle. So
No, you're not. You're a piece of shit.
actually, that's not true. I am a
How
fan of
long
yours.
did it take you to go through every single shot of Adventures with Purpose to show a 16-year-old Kylie Rodney's naked body in a car? You piece of
Whoa.
shit.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Well,
Everybody knows what you did. You're a
I
piece.
don't.
Okay. Right here, this is where I'm going to show you in the next video. This is going to explain this all. Now, this is where the information has made it through the Swiss cheese hole parts of Michelle's brain, and she's got neurons firing all over, and she's like, Molly's Justin, oh, I can be, oh shit, Molly's Justin, the one who told me no, the one who wouldn't let me be back on panel, the one who put limits on me when nobody else put limits on me and wouldn't let me get to Molly, and started, then she's like, oh, I hate you, you're a tragedy, then she's like getting ideas, forming like whole complex sentences with her attitude, and her fight is back, and she's turned into roundhouse kick girl all of a sudden, and she is just all of a sudden spitting facts all about Justin. Now, if for a second she didn't think it was Justin as in Molly's Justin, why would she be rattling all this off? She thinks that this is her chance to put Justin in his place because he is the one who set the boundary. Now, was he wrong in doing what he did, knowing what we all know about Michelle? No. Was he... Well, how do I even say the word? I think the dude's a fucking piece of shit there. I'm going to say that. But let's say that from the way that he was, him and Molly were trying to run a serious pimpathon and get as much money as they could per minute. So Justin was trying to keep Molly coherent and keep the stream going to get as many people as possible to get them as much money as possible. So, was he doing his job as a tragedy pimp? Yes. Is what Michelle is accusing him of true? Yes. And I'm going to show that to you. Now, you know what? There's some aspects of this Kylie Rodney thing that she just said and whatnot that I'm not going to talk about. I have also done Kylie Rodney coverage, so you can check out my things, and I am the first one and the only one who actually read that toxicology report for what it was, and I'm the one. So if you ever like basically want to find out anything about anything, just kind of like go to my channel and look through my videos. There's about 400 of them. So yeah, she knows that Justin is a pig. She knows she hates him. She thinks this is really him. Because if for a second she didn't, she wouldn't be doing this. She'd be like, oh, okay, you troll and whatnot. So it's really interesting because, as Super Snooper says, Michelle's dumb as shit because Michelle knows Justin's voice. So this is just really showing how Michelle, the elevator isn't going all the way up.
Shit.
I swear to God, I did not do
A
that.
little girl that drowned in her car. Oh, I know all about you.
Ryan Upchurch actually did that. Number one.
Yes,
Okay.
you did. You went through frame by frame of.
Actually, it was Justin who did it.
She's really going off, isn't she? She's totally convinced this is not her joking around. So when she comes back, and I'm pretty sure she's going to come back and says that she was only joking, that she knew that it wasn't that Justin, and that she was, everything was fine. We know better, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
All right, moving on.
That underwater divers team.
That was Gray Hughes. That was Gray Hughes who did
out
that.
of you.
Gray Hughes did that, Michelle, not him. Come on.
Yeah,
It was Justin, and I'm going to show you guys how I know. So I know you guys might be saying in the chat too, now what was this? No, wait, hold on, guys. I'm going to give you a real freaking cliffhanger here. I'm going to show you something. And I'm going to show you it. You all just hold on here. I know the backstory. And when I don't know the backstory, I'll tell you I don't know the backstory, but I know the backstory on this.
I did not do that. Gray Hughes was that.
You showed it. You showed it.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. You left it up on your channel after everybody said what a piece of shit you are.
Independent Thinker says that too. Wow, I'm impressed Michelle remembers this. And then people are still like, that isn't just and whatnot. And then, Beyond the Batch says, Michelle, you are proving you deserve to be at a 5150 ward. You're so stupid. Like I say, there's a couple of things that are going on here because, like I say, she knows it's not his voice. But she is right on point about all of the speaking points as to what people will rattle off about why they are not pro Justin. But the bottom line is that Justin has a hell of a lot more subscribers than I do. He's obviously successful in these YouTube streets. He's got 33,000 people. But you know what? He sits his Mrs. Doubtfire looking ass down all day long and does his channel 9 to 5 every freaking day, and then 6 to 9. I mean, how do you people not? I mean, he's supposed to be a housewife. I don't understand why he's not doing his homemaker housewife freaking duties. I think that his husband is the breadwinner, and I am sorry, but like right now, it's usually like 2 a.m. or whatever where I can get time to stream or just do something quick in the day because even though my kids are older and stuff, I'm still very much a housemaker mom, and there's just so much to do on a freaking day. I don't understand how these people do this. And Justin is the wife. He's supposed to be doing his shit, but he's not. So anywho,
you left it up there.
You're
a child pedophile.
Come on,
I am not a child. That is disgusting.
That's why people are calling a pedo. Ow, I know who you are. You are a pedo.
See?
Whoa, daddy. Number one.
Whoa, yes, you are.
Whoa, daddy.
I wouldn't trust you in a bathroom, kid.
Whoa, daddy.
See, everybody, that's not the same person, Michelle.
Right.
She's so dumb it's comical. Yes.
Yeah.
It's not Molly's Justin. This is not Justin. This is funny. Is she that effing dumb? He don't even sound like Justin.
Not at all.
He is not Molly's Justin. Wrong Justin. Voice does not even match.
But
Morbid,
Morbid's freaking
you are
hilarious
too
in this.
YouTube gold.
Mhm.
Oh
It is
my god,
absolute
this is
YouTube gold.
amazing.
Yes.
Okay.
YouTube
Okay.
freaking
Moving on.
gold.
Okay, hold on, Michelle. I put him backstage because of Woe Daddy comment. Michelle, you're telling me this guy, you know who he is, and he is indeed, like, without a
Yes,
doubt?
that was Molly's sidekick.
Hold on, I'm
See?
bringing
I
it
have
back. I just want
nothing
to make sure
against
you
people
were
that are
saying
gay,
Andy, number
Absolutely, of
one,
course not.
this
but I
is
would never.
See? She thinks this is Justin. She's now telling Ski, this is Justin. This is the one that did everything to me. This is the one that... Yes! I mean, she is out of her fucking tree. She is absolutely in her go-to Michelle mode. She is in Michelle mode, full on. Yes! Yes! I mean, Michelle thinks this is Molly's Justin, full on, and she's telling Ski. She is adamant because this is the way it's going to play out. She's going to say that she knew it wasn't him the whole time and she was just playing along. No, she thinks that's him. She is so out of control with her emotions that they just fall out of her at this point. She has no ability to self-regulate her emotions to be appropriate at this level of her addiction, which may be end stage. She may not survive her addiction. The puffy face and everything. Obviously in jail, she's went a few hours, without her wake up meds and her go night night meds and her, Michelle meds and tacos and margaritas and everything. And so, just to see that puffy look, that's what people look like when their body is not excreting properly and the liver is backing up. And we know that she has circulation issues. And that's why she had the stents placed. There was probably some serious conversations going on when she was in the hospital, but she had Ski at her beck and call then, so that's all she cared about. So she wasn't taking seriously what the vascular surgeon was saying and the other doctors were saying. And when they had legal involved and everything, they kicked her out. I have no doubt that they told her in no uncertain terms that you're going to die at the rate that you're going. But she didn't care. She was on a mission to go and get Dick or Ski, whatever Ski has. I think that, well, yeah, because he has a baby. So Ski has a wiener. I think Michelle does too. Now John Black over here says there's more to that Rodney case. I mean, there is so much, but Wendig here says Justin showed pics of Kylie, not this guy, you nut. But the thing is that Swendig doesn't understand is that Michelle fucking thinks this is Molly's Justin, and Justin is the one who freaking did it. And then Sherry, once again, the hall monitor is like, does Michelle think this is Molly's Justin? It's not. Okay, Sherry, you're a real freaking asshole.
Trust him in a bathroom with a little boy.
Andy, can I speak for a second? Because that's unfair. She is saying some wild accusations right now and is not
You
true.
made money off of accusing Dre McCrae of killing her husband, point blank.
I already said
That
I
man
made
tried to take
10,000
his
off
life.
that.
He
Point
admitted
blank,
to that.
tried to take his life. And you
I turned it down
accused
just a bit.
an innocent woman.
I'm being honest. I did make 10,000 off that.
And you made money. You made $10,000 of accusing a woman of trying to kill her husband, you piece of shit.
I did not do that.
He didn't accuse her, he says, Michelle.
I had
He
good
did.
intentions.
He made live after live after live after live. They
You're
stopped
shouting,
this woman's
Michelle.
house. They called the hospitals. Yes, he did. He's a lying piece of shit. Ask your chat. Ask your chat.
No.
Day after
Hold-
day after day after day. Dre did it. Dre
Michelle,
did it.
let's
Get
bring it
CPS
back
to
down
take
a
her
notch.
kid. Oh,
Morbid goes, Michelle. Let's bring it down a notch. Morbid's trying to act like he's Justin. Yes, I did make $10,000 on that. Not the act, because Justin is a freaking tragedy pimp of all tragedy pimps. And now this is hilarious because this person up here, Try Me Bitch, says Michelle is always making an ass out of yourself. Keep Dre's name out of your mouth, you skank. Because seriously, right now Michelle is trying to be Team Dre, but she's talked some smack about Dre too. Now, Dre and Michelle, Dre would rip out her buzzard-like body and take her talons and put Michelle into like a headlock, spin her a few times, and then put her in a pot and make a tea out of her. It would just not be great. I mean, Michelle would not have a chance to even get a round kick in with Dre. Dre would just obliterate her.
She's on Kratom. You couldn't even fucking pronounce Kratom, you piece of shit.
Michelle, can we bring it down a notch here?
Fuck
Come on.
you. I can't bring it down. If I was in front of you, I'd bitch slap you like the fucking bitch you are.
No what?
That's probably what just got her fucking jail. But she just threatened more jail. If I was in front of you right now, I'd bitch slap you. $10, that's what she said to the 911 operator. My money is on Tragic. I think the Tragic will end up getting the body cam and the 911 report faster than anybody can have it on our channel. My money is on Tragic, but I don't know. I mean, Boyd might get it faster. I don't know, because Tragic has the ability to go and drive and get it in person. So who's ever going to be first with that 911 call is going to just make YouTube gold that day. Because Michelle, as soon as she starts to feel like she's not being listened to in the argument, she goes to threatening the person physically. And she doesn't look like that good of a fighter. I don't think that she has many skills. I don't think that, she claims to be called Roundhouse Kick Girl. I don't know if the smell of her twang would just knock the other person down if she lifted up a leg, and that's how people got the knockout but she's no kicker.
Wonder you're in jail. You were in jail. You got arrested. I saw a mugshot of you. Now you're trying to get dirty with me, all right? Now we're getting down to the nitty gritty.
I'm getting dirty with you. Bitch, you were fucking dirty from the beginning.
Hey, what the hell? I'm a huge fan of yours.
What the hell? A woman
you're treating me like this?
Her husband and you're trying to have her arrested, you piece of shit.
Is this how you treat your fans, though, Michelle?
Yeah,
you're
I'm a huge fan of yours.
You're a waste of oxygen.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, really?
No, he is. He's a tragedy pimp.
Nobody's a waste of oxygen.
I saw you at the Summer Wells thing.
Yes, I'm doing that right now. Absolutely.
Let's drive around in my car. And where do they have Mayfield milk? Or where's the fucking kind of milk you were looking for?
Kroger?
Pissy boy.
Okay, hold on. This chat. Okay, Vic says, I want to know when Methy is turning over all of her guns since she's not allowed to have firearms in her possessions with an RO against her. Hi, Vic. You might want to go to my playlist of Michelle videos and know that it has been confirmed that the firearms were all out of her possession in the hearing in May. That was a well-coordinated event with the court employees, making sure that ETN was going to be very safe because there were definite fears that Michelle coming in with the arsenal of guns and guitars was going to pretty much turn it into the Wild Wild West. So there were armed security. It was very well orchestrated. The handoff between Michelle and ETN apparently went seamless, and Michelle is not in possession of the firearms. That has been confirmed by several people who know. So well, other people say that she still has them and whatnot. I don't know if she still had one that was hers. I don't know. I was told with good information that she does not have them any longer. Now let's see here. And yeah, the chat is just still was they're laughing. They're like, "You dumb bitch." And it's like, "Don't do drugs." And then Nightmare says she's getting trolled like a motherfucker. I mean, she is. She's getting the frick trolled because she would not be this agitated if she knew it was not really Justin. She'd be just like joking around, playing around, trying to get rid of him so she can get back to Skeet, who she wants to put in her dungeon.
Yes, I'm doing that right now. Absolutely.
Let's drive around in my car. And where do they have Mayfield milk, or where's the fucking kind of milk you were looking for?
Kroger?
Sissy boy.
Well, here's the thing, Michelle.
Well, here's the thing, Justin.
Michelle Sabate.
It's Sabate, fucking asshole.
Sabate, tomato.
Potato.
But here's the thing. I'm a huge fan of yours. I don't understand why you're attacking me.
You're not a fan of mine.
He's a fan. As soon as you reminded him of who you are, once he knew who you were, he's been saying that.
I have to point this out. She's effing stamming playing dumb. Yeah, no, she's not. She is not playing dumb. She is dumb.
She is dumb, exactly.
Michelle has one single fan in life, and she's snapping on him. He's not a fan. Sunflower, I love you, sweetheart, but he's not her fan.
Oh.
I mean, I know you know this because you're not dumb. You got that yellow sunflower. By the way, Sunflower, I like you. Anyway, moving on.
You know what? I'm glad you're a fan of mine. I think you're
Southern mutton, right? Southern mutton. I'm a huge fan of Southern mutton. Is that?
Don't bring my girl Southern Mutton into this. Southern Mutton is... Southern Mutton may actually get the 911 name. Southern Mutton's pretty freaking quick, too. I don't know, between Tragic and Southern Mutton, who do you think is going to get a hold of that 911 thing first? I don't know. Southern Mutton's my girl, and Tragic's my girl. I don't know. And Lisa's my girl. I mean, what am I going to do? I mean, it is hilarious how many people are probably calling, and the court staff is probably processing everything as fast as they can because they want everything that happened to get on the internet too so they can watch and laugh. And then you got these people and they're like, come on, Michelle, you know that's not him. Like, come on, can't you all just get a laugh? I mean, MOrbid is a freaking rock star, like the chat says in here. He's just like keeping this joke going on. Like, Michelle, can we, whoa, can we take this down a notch? I mean, when he said, can we take this down a notch? I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, Michelle, I'm really a fan, like, why are you doing this? And then she's screaming, Justin, you did this. And yes, I did make the $10,000. Yes, I did. It is epic freaking trolling, MOrbid. Take a bow.
You?
Well, you're not a fan of mine.
Okay. All right. Well, I thought that was you.
And again, I gotta point this out. Okay, I officially love this dude. I do too.
You? My bad.
No, honey. You're a piece of shit. You're a tragedy pimp, and you make money.
Michelle goes live. Remember that? MGL, Molly Go Lightly, Michelle goes live. Remember?
Right. You're a tragedy pimp, and you make money off of dead babies, and you thrive off of it. You are the worst of the worst. You are the scum of the scum. You are worse than bubble gum on the bottom of a shoe, stepped in dog shit, stepped in fucking gasoline oil.
Andy, can I ask a question? I mean, look,
yes,
I admit
I'll mute it for a second. Go ahead.
I'm being totally honest here. Yes, I'm a tragedy pimp. I said that. I made $10,000 on the live. I mean, I don't understand. Now, all I want to know is why she was in jail recently, because that was news. No, I'm serious. I mean, because I'm a huge fan of hers.
Hold on, she jumped. Hold on a second.
Get her ass back
up. Get her ass back up here.
Trying to unmute her.
Because he just mute Michelle. And if you've ever seen him mute Michelle when she doesn't know that she's muted and her mouth is still just moving and she's just screaming at Ski, and then he'll like, make some little faces at her and then she'll like dance back at him. She loves Ski. Okay, Sunflower says $200 says she will claim that she knew this wasn't the Justin she thinks. Exactly. She's I knew it wasn't him. I knew it all along.
I keep
don't mute her. Don't mute her.
I'm not going to mute her again.
Yeah,
Michelle,
so can you answer that question?
Okay, yeah. See? $200 says she will claim she knew this wasn't the Justin she thinks it is. Yep. Sunflower and I think a lot alike, don't we? Okay, Sunflower. All right, moving on.
Tell them what you went to jail for, please. Now she's not talking. She's not muted either. Hey, Michelle. Do you want to defend yourself if this guy was just asking a question?
I actually I'm gonna vomit. I'll be back when he's off the stage. Bye.
Oh, no, whatever. What?
She's gone.
Quit. Wow.
Oh, she's ready to quit. Michelle. Oh, she did. She's ready to quit.
She quit.
Damn it.
Now, she said she was gonna go vomit. What's up with that? She just didn't get her way. She raged out and she could not turn it around. She couldn't turn the situation around for her to play the victim. She was being trolled. And it's freaking funny because at this point, maybe that's the way to freaking get rid of her. This is just, just so far, beyond what can you do about her? It's funny she got trolled. MOrbid is a freaking rock star in that. Now, what I'm going to show you is going to explain even more. Let me see. Okay, here you go. Here we go. Okay, this short is so freaking hilarious. Let me see if I can get it back to the start. Okay, hold on. I've got to keep it muted because if any music comes on and I don't have the rights to that music, then this will not play right. So the way that this is going to start, this is Menace to Sobriety 1 is their handle, and it's Menace to Sobriety. They freaking did a masterpiece on this. And you just have to watch because this is going to show exactly why Justin's a piece of fucking shit. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to take off the mute. Ready to go? Here we go.
Here we have a wild piece of shit in its natural habitat. The real disgusting piece of shit. Some might even say the most disgusting of all shit pieces. Watch as he shows us how shitty he truly is.
I have kind of edited some photos so where we could see some photos better of the underwater video. And I was able to even get a closer picture of Kylie in the.
Yeah, you did, you fucking piece of shit. There you go. So in that chat, when people were saying, no, Gray did that, no, Uni did that, no, Justin right here is saying he went through the video of when the vehicle was pulled up and he zoomed the fuck in and he zoomed and went slide by slide and sat there and showed Kylie in the car that had been underwater. That's what he did. This is the piece of shit that did it. This is why MOrbid is a freaking rock star for trolling him and being like, yeah, I made that. Oh, yep, I made 10,000 on that, because Justin's a piece of shit, and I really am so disgusted at people who support the assholes like him and all of the others. I mean, it's like, okay, shock jockeying is really where the money's at in YouTube, because if you do things right and you're honest, it's just not there. It's I'd rather have the quality people that I do with my low sub count, and know that I earned every subscriber than the ones that these assholes have, because people who are supporting this, I don't want to be any part of them. The fact that Michelle knew that that's what he did and is accused of doing, while not understanding the voice, really shows that Michelle's not all there. She really, really has some cognitive deficits. Does that excuse her behavior? Oh, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, because she knows what she's doing, and she's a very destructive person who puts people in danger every single day. That being said, have you noticed the flies around this piece of shit? Menace did this, focusing on this piece of shit and its piece of shit's natural habitat, and made like this gaseous filter around him with flies. So this is the piece of shit that is the actual Justin, Molly's Justin, who sits on the computer all day long and raises money off of other people's tragedies and acts like he's a real reporter, and he's real amazing, and he makes a lot of money sitting there in his piece of shit ass. Yep. And there you have it. Says right here, yes. Unfortunately, this clown tried to enhance blurred images of a submerged vehicle in order to see the deceased minor drowning victim inside the vehicle. He did that. That's Justin for you. That's who Justin for all is. So there's the backstory on that. I am not sure why so many people think that others did, and maybe Gray did as well. But definitely check out Menace's video, because this is just freaking gold. Like, let's watch it one more time just because.
Here we have a wild piece of shit in its natural habitat. The real disgusting piece of shit. Some might even say the most disgusting of all shit pieces. Watch as he shows us how shitty he truly is.
I have kind of edited some photos so where we could see some photos better of the underwater video. And I was able to even get a closer picture of Kylie in there.
The flies around the piece of shit in its piece of shit habitat, in the biggest piece of shit. My videos, let's see here. I want to show you guys something in case you guys have forgotten. Let's go over to my, let's see here, videos. Let's go over to home. Check this out. If we go to the shorts, I want to show you guys my ski thing in case you guys hadn't seen it. Let me see here. Oh, look at all the shorts I have. Yes, I have lots of shorts. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see here. I have all these shorts just in case you guys are ever bored. Let me see. Where is the best one that I want to show you guys right now? I have all these shorts. You guys, if you're ever bored, look at my shorts. There's my cats. Let me see here. There's Dawkin. There's Don Dawkin. Let me get to where we need to get. Oh, please. Here we are. This is the one that I did when I thought that Ski was going to be Michelle's victim. So this is my favorite short I've ever done.
Ski better be careful because this is how he's gonna be paying the rent.
Number 2, you still owe me another month's rent.
That's Michelle.
Ski better be careful because this is how he's gonna be paying the rent.
Number 2, you still owe me another month's rent.
Michelle. And so I just thought that Ski was this poor innocent child that was going to get lured into Michelle's rat palace, and she was gonna make him do all of the things that poor Etienne had to do, you know, cook, clean, take care of her, do everything, pay all of the bills, let her use all of the money for all of her cigarettes and all of her alcohol and all of her pills, and then throw caustic agents like cement all over you and laugh while she's drunk and being a hag after you just made her breakfast and trash in the house and being disgusting. And Ski was going to be her new indentured servant. Well, apparently, like I say, and maybe Ski's attached to the couch. Maybe Ski is a couch. I've never seen Ski's legs. Maybe he's just a couch. Who knows? But this is how it would have been. And Michelle would be like, okay, Ski, time to pay the rent. Ski'd be over there barfing. Oh my God. But you know what? He has a little anger problem. Maybe he'd be like, you know what, bitch, I'm not gonna pick up after you anymore. And the two of them might have, you know, really been the best thing for each other, you know, so they wouldn't go and infect anybody else with their behaviors. But if you have not checked out my shorts, you guys, that just sounds so weird. Check out my shorts. Like, look at the inside of my shorts. Oh my God. La, 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 la. Pay up, bitches. Well, there you are. You know who you are that asked for me to do another Michelle video, and you gave me that generous $20, which saved the day and turned my frown upside down. I was in a situation, so thank you so much for that $20 that is there for the garden trinket. I have so many garden trinkets now for my garden to start out next year, because we're getting to the end, and I made salsa tonight. I made this huge container of it. As I've explained before, I used to work at this restaurant. It's in the Pacific Northwest in the Seattle area called Taco Time. So if any of you guys know Taco Time, I worked at the Redmond one, the Sammamish one, the Bellevue one, Victoria, Alki Beach, which other ones did I? Redmond. I worked Redmond the most. I worked at Kirkland a couple of times. I was a trainer. And so I'd go to all of them, and I was the fastest at everything. It was like a Chipotle, but different. But everything was made from scratch, and just a really good quality Tex-Mex kind of stuff. And so I used to be the fastest salsa maker in the West, you know, and go out there and whip up salsa in 15 minutes or less. Well, now it takes forever because I'm old as shit, and I don't have a prep table, and I don't have a big old tomato masher and all that stuff. So I think it took me like almost 3 hours to make all that salsa tonight, but I made enough. I freeze it. I don't know how to can. I think that I would poison myself and my family if I tried to can something. I think that I would definitely accidentally do the botulism thing. Not good to trust myself with something that complex. Freezer salsa, it's fine. You just have to, like when you freeze tomatoes, you need to make sure you take out all the seeds and the part that would get, you know, mealy. So just take out all of that part, and then the rest does well. A lot of people will put their salsa like through like the food processor or the blender or something before they freeze it, so that, you know, it's more compact. But I don't. I just I I showed the raw ingredients for the one, and then I'll upload the picture of the finished product so you can see. And I will link a recipe that's pretty close to what I do with making salsa, because I'm that person now that I'm at the age that I am, 51, where I remember things, I remember recipes, and I just put in, this much and that. I don't measure things anymore. I throw them in. I'm to that point, I can do that. So I was busy with that, and that I'll upload that in just a little bit too, if it's not up yet. So check out my salsa, and my playlists are all there, so you can listen to the Michelle playlist if you have not. The Katie Joy playlists are coming along nicely. In that, I see the comments where people are thinking that I'm saying something about the church or whatever. It's like, no, I'm just reading the lawsuit and all of the motions, because I think that it is high time that every single word, every single sentence, every single thing that is going on in the courtroom needs to be brought to light. That the way that Katie Joy is skewing information and making people believe that things are not as serious as they are, that time is over. And if you don't know about what has now happened with Dumb Betty, go on over to Burnt Toast and check out what is going on with the latest filing. I mean, basically, Betty did her last little stint of fuck around and find out, and she took on Queen Bee. She wanted to say that, she was so harmed by Queen Bee laughing at her that Queen Bee owes her $150,000. And, Betty's been using her supposed background as being a paralegal as basically acting like she's the Supreme Court of the entire YouTube, and that nobody better say anything about her being a tragedy pimp. And so she really hurt somebody last year. She really hurt a creator. And it's really sad what she did to him. And karma is a pine cone in the ass for Betty right now. The community came together and gave Queen Bee enough money to retain an attorney, and the attorney that is retained is incredible. So Burnt Toast is reading the lawsuit as it's going, and to now hear what Betty got herself into and the information that she's going to have to now provide is going to show exactly who has been doing Betty's dirty work and exactly how much money Betty has been making and everything, and how those figures came out that Betty can say that Queen Bee owes her $150,000 for not being able to come out of the house for, how many days did Betty stay away from the Trump rallies? 3, 5 days? Don't know. But check it out. Go to Burnt Toast and listen to the filing that she just did a live stream on it tonight. It is some good stuff. So Katie Joy's getting brought down. Dumb Betty's getting brought down. I think that I think definitely somebody, is it Kylie Rodney's mom? Or, well, because her mom and her dad are divorced, so I don't know if they came together for the legal action against Upchurch or not. And then there's a couple others that right now are standing up and saying, you know what, they've taken enough, that they're not going to be maligned and bullied anymore. So it's good. It's some change is coming, and Michelle is still a piece of shit. And once again, the hands of law that could have taken her and put her on a 5150 for her own safety and society at large's safety, and put her in a safe facility so that she could actually become sober, as that is her real only chance to survive probably the next 5 years. I don't think she has 5 years in her at the rate of her addiction. At this point, she needs to get sober or she's not going to live much longer. with that being said, hope you're all having a great day. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe. Please like and subscribe. If you have any questions for me, put them in the comments or go ahead and email me at TabithaJane0@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Ski better be careful because this is how he's going to be paying the rent.
2. You still owe me another month's rent.
I just had to do it one more time.
Ski better be careful because this is how he's
I gotta stop having too much fun. Okay. All right. I'm really leaving. I just had to watch that one more time. All right. Here we go. All right.